Hey guys, welcome back to Fatal Frame 3. In the last part, we started the game off, and we got the camera obscura, and I was talking a little bit about the controls. So now we're gonna continue. Head on through this door, and let it begin. And also, that scene where she's just standing at the door holding the knob, that's not some control that I can actually activate. That's actually just the game's loading screen. So, they have very subtle loading screens, which I like. But anyway. I hear a dinging sound. Dost thou hear it as well? Peephole has been opened in the wall. The sound seems to be coming from here. Alright, stand in front and press X. Oh, what? I couldn't get a picture? Okay. Okay, so this will give you an explanation of the filament. See, as you can see, it is red, and you can hear that dinging sound. Now, that dinging sound doesn't normally happen. Wait a second. Okay, wait a minute. No, that's not in the game. That's actually my controller. Anyway, as you can see, when you face over here, it is dark. And then as soon as you face here... Oh, let's do it this way. Okay. Where's the filament? Okay, there it is. Now, you see the filament up at the top of the screen. You see how it is going from dark to red, and then dark again, like that? That is one of the ways that you can use the filament to tell where the ghost you're trying to find is.
Stay back. Go away.
Why? What did I do? Maybe she's just camera shy. Oh.
I don't want to see anymore.
Whoa. I forgot about that one. Now, as you can see, I swapped to Type 7 to take those pictures because that's what you want to use for these ghosts, as I said before. Now, sorry, I just got done eating a few seconds ago. When you are in this camera mode, you press left or right on the D-pad to change your photos. Your film. So that's how you can change that. And also, for those of you that are wondering, this entire series... This entire series, from Fatal Frame 1 until 3, is, I believe, the entire thing, aside from... Okay. This one and the first game, I believe, are PlayStation 2 exclusives. The second game was also on PS2, but it had a director's cut version made of it that was for the Xbox. And that was actually how I got introduced to the... Whoa. Hello. That was actually how I got introduced to the series. Oh crap, I wasted a good photo. But anyway. I got introduced to the series through me and my brother having an Xbox, and he got the second game, and it was terrifying, to say the least. Now, come down over here, and... okay, there's still nothing here. Now, people that have done research on the series will probably call me out and say, hey, wait a minute, there's another game that's also for another series. Another, console. There is Fatal Frame 4, which was on the Wii, but only in Japan, so you can't get it here. And then I've heard rumors of another Fatal Frame game, but I've heard that it's just a remake of the second game on, I think, PS3. I don't know, but I know it's a remake of the second game. But anyway, after you do all this, go ahead and come over to the door.
Have you seen him?
Where did he go?
Do they always have to do that? Seriously. Okay. Now, here is our first battle. The explanations of battle and controls have been added to files. Now. Ah, there she is. Ah, crap. Okay. Now. Grab your camera and aim at the ghosts. Now, holy crap. Ah. Okay. That was a shutter chance. Now, oh, there are so many things I can explain right now that I can't. Because I'm busy fighting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, there they are. Okay. Now. Jeez, you see, that is why this battle system is beautiful for this game, because they have to get right up in your freaking face. Okay. Now. Go back.
It's not the child's fault.
Okay, first battle is done. Now, oh, there's so many things I need to explain. Okay, let me see if I can try to keep this brief. Do we have something here? Oh, wait, I remember. Okay, let me just try to do this. Okay, now, in a fight, obviously, you hold the camera out. And you see that ring around, the bigger ring. When you're aiming at a ghost, there are 4 marks around the ring. And then as you hold the camera on them and you're aiming at them, the markings will light up. And you're basically, when you're doing that, you're charging spirit power, which is basically just charging up your camera. You can take a picture of a ghost when there's like no charge at all, but you will do almost no damage and you won't get any staggering or anything. You won't hit them back. So whenever you're fighting a ghost, you want to make sure you wait as long as humanly possible to let your camera charge. And up there, up on the top, below the filament, there's a little portion of the camera that has a little black circle that when the ghost is in the perfect position, or whenever they're close enough, or whenever they take long enough to get to you, a little red light will flash for just a brief moment. And if you take a picture within that little window, then you get the namesake of the series, a fatal frame. And basically, a fatal frame is the most powerful attack in the game. It's not like an instant kill, but it does a crap ton of damage. So whenever you have the ability to try to get one of those, try to get one of those. They are very helpful with that whenever you are fighting. So, when you take a picture when you're not blinking, then you'll also get a powerful hit, and you'll do a lot of damage, and you'll stagger them back, but it's just not quite as good as a fatal frame. Because the other benefits of a fatal frame is that if you get a fatal frame, the ghosts will stagger back, and as long as you keep aiming at them, and you keep them in the window for picturing, sorry, you will be able to chain fatal frames. So you can get fatal frame, stagger back, wait for that little light to flash again, fatal frame, stagger back again, and keep chaining and chaining and chaining. That is how you want to fight. You want to try your very best to get fatal frames, although you can get through the game just fine without it. But anyway.
If only I died too. It's not my fault that I'm the only one that survived. I should have been taken. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. If I had just done Arceus, I would have. I didn't survive because I wanted to. I had no choice. So if I had died with everyone else, yes, if I had died with everyone else, then I would.
Are you all right?
Other one.
everything okay? I heard you cry out. Well, I was worried. You've been having so many nightmares lately.
What? I'm fine.
But
I just had a bad dream.
And that's right, it was all a dream. Was it all just a dream? Anyway, I'd better get up. That'll be fine. So, looks like the game's over, because, you know, it was just a dream, and nothing really happened. Okay, notebook use. Wow, sorry. Where'd that come from? Anyway, during the course of the game, when you find new information, it will be recorded in the notebook. When there's a new entry in the notebook, the title will appear in the top right. You can access the notebook from the menu if you press L1 while the item name is shown at the top right. You can refer to that item. Okay. So, the notebook, let me see. Just go ahead and press start, and it should be right here. Yeah, notes is the notebook. So, this will basically cover most of the events in the game and all the important people and ghosts. So, incident. The bruise appears. I felt a sharp pain in my shoulders when I woke up. For a moment I thought I could see some kind of bruise on my skin, but when I looked again there was nothing there. Was it just a dream? And then, yes, I'm going to be reading most of these, don't worry. The abandoned house. I wasn't motivated enough to find out much about the place before I went. About all I knew was that it was supposed to be haunted. There we go. What was behind the strange daydream vision I had in that house in the snow? Was I just worn out, scarred by the accident? Or were the rumors true? Was he really there? And the manner of sleep. The ruined house I wandered in my dream the night I got back after my vision on that assignment. Wait, the ruined house I wandered in my dream... Okay, yeah, I think I said that right. Something about it reminded me of the haunted house where I saw you. Where I saw you, but okay. It seemed too real to be a dream. Daydreams, visions. Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, I'm sure that's all it was. You're just tired. Okay, you, my fiancé. He was an editor who worked on books of folklore, philosophy, and anthropology. We met as students. He was the opposite of me in every way, quiet and kind, like gently falling rain, where I was basically 100% PMS. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, like a soft shower that washes everything clean. He passed away 2 months ago in an accident caused by my careless driving. So, ouch. And Miku Hinasaki, for those of you who are fans of the series, you will recognize that name as the protagonist of the first game. So yeah. Okay. Miku Hinasaki, younger sister of Yu's best friend. She lives with me now and works as my assistant. I haven't met her brother. You told me she had lost a relative in an accident. She helps me out in all kinds of ways, not just with work. She's cheerful and hardworking. If not for her, I don't know how I would have made it through after you passed away. He didn't pass away. He died in a car wreck. Wow. No more eating before recording. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Very sorry. Anyway, the tattooed woman. The woman who appeared in my dream of the manor, her whole body covered in a blue tattoo. She came closer and I ran away before I knew what was happening. All I remember is an intense fear. I can still feel her cold, stabbing fingers on the back of my shoulder where she touched me. It's hard to believe it was only a dream. The mother and child who appeared in my dream in old-fashioned kimonos. They were looking for someone, calling out in sad voices to them. Who could they be? But anyway, just getting a little bit of establishment there for those people who don't know anything about the series or this game. I know everything about this game, so I don't need to read it. I'm just reading for you people. Okay, whatever. Anyway.
Good morning, Ray.
Hello, bad voice acting clip. So, there's Miku down there standing around, and this is our house. Yay! And, of course, people are probably going to be... know what? No. Before... Because if I say it, people will make jokes about it. So, no. Good morning, Ray. Looks like it's going to rain all day today, too. You don't have to work so much this week, so why don't you try to relax? Ray, you've been working too much lately. You were woken up by a bad dream this morning. Not to mention what was happening when we were out collecting data the other day. Anyway, let's try to take it easy today. Okay. That reminds me, there was a letter. It's addressed to you. Get it? It's addressed to me. But, whatever. Dear you, sorry for not writing for so long. How are things with your fiancé? I'm continuing my investigation of the urban legend. Like I thought, my niece's symptoms bear many similarities to the strange disease associated with the urban legend. I think most of the story is groundless rumor, but I've heard there was a psychiatric study done. If you have it, I'd like to see it. Maybe it will provide a clue. I'm taking a break from all my other work to devote myself to studying the urban legend. I'd like your help. According to the documents I've studied, that camera I sent you is apparently a rare camera obscura. Given where I found it, it may have some connection to the missing people in the urban legend. If you hear anything, please tell me. Regards, K. Amakara. Alright, so we get a letter from K. It's from K. Amakara. He's written several times before. Have you still not told him about you? Camera obscura? I wonder if it would be in Yu's room. Okay, so now we get a little logbook entry on K, but we're not going to read that just yet because I want to get some actual stuff done and not just have a ton of reading in this episode. I mean, we did have the freaking ghost fight, but you know. Anyway, something about the... Okay, you own in that letter. Would that be the same camera I saw in my dream? Well, I don't know. It could be the same camera with the exact same name. It looks exactly the same. Possibly.
Ray, may I help you with something?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you. You.
And as you might be noticing, the game isn't exactly Metal... It's not Metal Gear Solid, but this is an incredibly cutscene heavy game. So anyway, go ahead and examine the shelf. Okay, notebook left out. Okay. Now, what is this? Oh crap, no! Dang it, I missed a page. Okay. I can just reread this later. I'm gonna skip it, and I'm gonna... Because... Okay, the House of Sleep urban legend. Perhaps this is what Kay was asked to investigate. You add a well-organized notebook to the urban legends to your file. Okay? Alright, now, after you've received new information, you may find it all in book K... Wait. Received new information. You may find related books and documents in bookcases or desks. Okay, an old newspaper. Okay. Now, I'm not going to read all this because it's already really long video. So, we're going to get all this later. Okay, so I guess, is the camera not here? Okay, I guess not. Oh wait, there it is. Right here. On the shelf are a letter and a camera, similar to the one I saw in my dream. It looks like the letter's from K. Okay, letter from K2, which we are also not going to read just yet. Okay. I'll just go back and read all this later. Okay, could this be the camera, the same as the camera obscura in my dream? Alright. And it's going to tell you the exact same thing. There's still an old film inside the camera obscura. musty film. The film looks pretty old, but it doesn't seem to have been spoiled by being exposed at all. What could it be? And what could be on it? Okay, now that we're all done with this, and this video is really long, 23 freaking minutes, or at least that's what I'm up to in the recording, I'm going to go ahead and end it off. And in the next part, we will read a few more things and look at that crazy film. So, see you guys later.